Hello happy gardeners, Charlie White on camera and Robbie Phoenix down here at Stinky Ditch Nursery. It's February at the moment, middle of February, and what I'm going to be doing is getting my summer planters ready. You're better off doing it now than buying stuff in flower in the middle of the summer, putting it in your planter. It will still work, but with this you'll get a much better result. Anyway, for this you'll need a big old planter with drainage holes in the bottom. Drainage is very, very important. We also need, Charlie, if you can spin down, some plants, a selection of summer flowering plants, some of which may just be rootstocks. Like these here, that's a Bomera, that's the climber. These here are Rudbeckia. And you can see, actually, Charlie, if you spin in a little bit, you can see they are just starting to sprout up. They've been outside, but they are just starting to sprout up. Right, so what we do is we also need crocks at the bottom. So, Charlie, spin in here. We've got these broken up bits of pot, like this, big old bits. And we put them in the bottom like this. And what this will do is it will keep those drainage holes open. They won't block up with a load of mud and detritus. So there we go. We've got our things in there, and then we tip in our mud. Right. Now, when you're planting planters up, you want to put in a selection of plants that like the similar sort of conditions. You know, you don't want one that likes wet conditions and one that likes dry conditions. They all want the same sort of thing. And I'm putting in stuff that doesn't mind a bit of dry condition. All right. Now, the soil that we're using here is the compost we're using here is a soil-based compost. This is very important. This is not just bedding plant that will be chucked out at the end of the year. This is something that's going to be a permanent thing, and so the soil is essential. So use a John Innes mix or follow one of my recipes on YouTube and make one of those. Right, now we're going to select our plants. What I've got here is an Agapanthus. Agapanthus likes root restriction. Now you can see it's already popping out the bottom here. It's starting to push on the pot, but I'm going to leave that in the pot, because with a bit of luck, it will flower this year. So I'm just going to stick that there, like that. Then this here is a Bomera. This is a climber. I'm going to stick this pot up against the wall so that stuff can climb on it. And so I'm going to pop him out of his pot, lovely little root like that, and get him in there as well. Now, making sure that the top of all your things is about the same height. Now at the front here, I'm going to stick a geranium. This is a sort of spreading sort of thing, loads of lovely white flowers, but it's quite low. So I'm going to put that at the front, because this is going to be the front of our planter. And put a little bit underneath him to get him up to the same level like that. So we can go at the edge there. We've also got this Rudbeckia. Now this will be yellow flowers. So we're going to have the blue, we're going to have the white, and we're going to have the yellow. So I'm going to pop him, nice rootstock on that, towards the back there, because he's quite a tall plant. And then also I've got this here, which is a crazy daisy. It's a type of chrysanthemum. Lovely thing, white flowers. So we're going to get a bit of white in there as well. And I'm going to pop him just in the middle like that. And I think I might be able to squeeze in a cheeky little foxglove on the edge. Now these are biannual, so this won't be permanent feature in here, but for this year it will be. And so we'll get him in there like that. This is very, very full. And I've also got a scabious. White pom-pom flowers all summer, insects love them, beautiful things to have. I'm going to stick that over here like that. Now we're going to get our compost and sprinkle it around the edges, making sure that we fill in all these gaps all the way around, like this. Now this compost has got a slow release fertiliser in it. Here you are, Charlie, show 'em. Pelleted fertiliser. It also lasts for about 3 months. Follow the instructions and get your slow release fertiliser in there. Ever so important. And then we get in there, Charlie. Can you see all this? And I'm really sort of getting in around all these plants and getting all the air out. Oh, someone coming in there. Like that. There we go. All right. So he's nice and planted up now, and we give it a good water. I'm just going to put a little bit more over the top of the pot of that Agapanthus. We'll give it a water. Water it in well. I'm going to stick this outside because these are all outside plants. I shouldn't really be getting it all over the leaves, but there we are. But yeah, give it a good old soak. Good old soak like this. And hopefully in the summer, that should turn into an absolute mass of flowers. We're going to have the blue, we're going to have the white, we're going to have the white, we're going to have the yellow, and we're also going to have the foxglove, but I don't know what colour that's going to be. Anyway, this has been Robbie Phoenix and Charlie White on camera, down at Stinky Ditch Nursery, showing you how to get your summer pots going in the winter time. Show them the thing. Oh, and if you want to buy any of these plants, visit us at www.stinkydishnursery.co.uk. Thanks for watching.